Okay, here's order of operations part 2. This is where we talk about the parentheses and how exponents work. I did a lot of work on the board, but you can look here also and use this worksheet if it helps you out, okay? So as we talked before, there's only 4 steps of order of operations, not 6, because multiplication and division and addition and subtraction are really the same, okay? The parentheses, again, we're always going to do the parentheses first. We explained that. Exponents, the definition of them, 5 squared is 5 times 5. 3 cubed means 3 times 3 times 3. That's what a power means. One thing I didn't really go over on the board is also when you have fractions, that's like a parenthesis. So you want to do all of the top and get that as reduced as far as you can. Do all of the bottom. And if you can see, I did some math right here to get it over here. Let's talk about it real quick, okay? So I'm looking over here. The first thing I see is the parentheses right here, 2 plus 3. And if you notice over here, then I also see the 3 squared. 15 plus 9 times 5. And here I have a 5 squared, so that exponent becomes 25 minus 2 times 7. Notice I didn't do any addition and subtraction yet, okay? All I did was the parenthesis, and I did the power. Now, I'm going to look at this one, and I see a plus sign, and I see multiplication. 9 times 5, that's how I got my 45. 15, I just copied over. Here I did 2 times 7 first to get my 14, and I just copied the 25. And then all I got to do is do my addition to get the answer, okay? Don't forget also that when you have a parenthesis and a power, it's got to be everything. So that 3 has to go to the 2, and the 3 has to go to the 3. We're going to do a section on exponents where we're going to talk way more about that, okay? But just so you know, that's actually what that looks like. Anyways, let's do a few on our own. I've got 4 here. Let's do them real quick. So I take a look at this first one right here, and what I see is that I have a parenthesis. So I'm not going to do anything but that. So I'm going to copy, 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 copy. What's 4 plus 1? 5. Cool. What's next? Don't go 6 plus 2. Don't go left or right. Remember, the next step, if we do our PEMDAS, I did my parenthesis. Look at my exponents. Do I have any exponents? No, I don't. Do I have multiplication? Boom, right here. So that's got to be next. 6 plus 10. Now that's done, and I'm just left with my addition for 16. Okay? Let's do the one across right over here, and I'll even write a little PEMDAS out here. This might be helpful for you as well. So look, I've got a parenthesis right here. Boom, parenthesis. That's going to be 12. Now, I see this exponent. I still got to deal with it. So I'm going to leave that parenthesis right there, divided by 4. Now I've got to do my exponent. 12 squared is going to be 144. 12 times 12 divided by 4. There's my now multiplication division. This is kind of fun if you don't really know how to do this. 144 divided by 4. When you have single-digit numbers, I like to see it as a fraction. And here's what I do. 4 goes into 14. How many times? It goes in 3 times with how many left over? 2. And I write it right in front of the next number. Now, how many times does 4 go into 24? 6. So now I get my answer of 36. Okay? We'll do a few more problems like that eventually where you just see me do that. It's kind of a little quick way of doing it. Now, here again, let's go ahead and write our PEMDAS. Parentheses, boom, only do that. 10 minus 3 times 2 plus 4 is 6. That's a time. Sorry, it's so ugly. Exponents, there are none. Multiplication, division. Boom, right there. 10 minus 18. Boom. Now I'm left with addition subtraction. That's out of line. Change the sign, which would give me a negative 8. Okay? Let's go on to the last one. Again, PEMDAS. Parenthesis, that's going to be an 8 squared divided by 4. E, exponents. 8 squared is going to be 64 divided by 4. Okay, multiplication division, which is right here. Again, I'll just do that example again. 64 over 4. How many times will 4 go into 6? Once. With how many left over? 2. How many times will 4 go into 24? 6. My answer is 16. Okay? All right, hopefully that helps you. There's a little bit of PEMDAS, and good luck on your order of operations.